Surely. Authorizer, will you really accept me? My past, present, and future. It feels like my power is even stronger than before. You guys are most important to me. You guys are most important to me. Surely. Authorizer, will you really accept me? My past, present, and future.
Daria is currently executing food preparation sequence. Please wait.
Yes.
I am listening.
Surely. Authorizer. Will you really accept me? It feels like my power is even stronger than before.
Lynn, you mean Spark can help us decode the info in the lockbox?
Spark is a support unit specially designed by Rubilia. It may contain a controlled runtime or supplementary data related to the lockbox.
What Lynn said was indeed possible. We may have the data, but not a way to read the data. Spark may be the thing we need. Archon Larson, please wait in the infirmary with the rest. I'll take the lockbox there and try to use Spark to decode it.
Fine. Get the lockbox to the infirmary, Lyra.
Lynn, I can't imagine what you're feeling while reading this message. Is Ruby all right? I'm sorry that I lied to you, but you know I had no other choice. Now that I've hit a wall in my research into the gray space entities, I will be going into the confounding abyss. It has what I need to proceed. Maybe I'll solve the mysteries surrounding the gray space entities and take them back to you. Or maybe I'll be gone, just like the Forerunners. Anyway, that's all. Good luck to you. And me too.
Surely. Authorizer. Will you really accept me?
So Rubilia went there. What does she intend to do?
Archon Larson, I suggest that we immediately relaunch the exploration of the confounding abyss. If Rubilia was really in there, it would be in our best interest to locate her ASAP.
Lynn, do you think Rubilia could have survived in a place like the confounding abyss?
I don't know. However, in the message she left, she said there was something she needed inside the confounding abyss. She knew very well how treacherous that place was, and I believe she had taken all precautions.
I agree with Miss Lynn. Dr. Rubilia's knowledge of the gray space entities far exceeds ours. If we could find her, or at least more of her research data, it would greatly benefit us.
Just a moment, you two. Rubilia left this video clip over 2 years ago. We cannot be sure if she really did go into the confounding abyss, or if she is still alive. Even if we are to relaunch the exploration into the confounding abyss, it'll take a lot of time to get everything prepared. I trust that no one wants to repeat the same tragedy.
Lyra is right. Before we relaunch the exploration, we better be fully prepared for anything. Lifting the lockdown on Confounding Abyss will take some time. Go and take some rest and relaxation. I'll have Captain Saki Fuwa contact you when we make progress.
You look like you have something to say.
Miss Lynn, what kind of place is that confounding abyss that you just talked about?
About that. Few people in Meroria know this, but you should have heard about the Second City, right?
We've seen it in the archives.
Well, about 20 years ago, Meroria's exploration teams discovered a gigantic underground space and proposed plans for a third city. Within the following years, after the underground space was discovered, Meroria must have sent hundreds of explorers in different batches to lay the foundation for the project and explore its depths. Everything was going smoothly, then all contact was suddenly lost. No communication, no responses, everything just went dead. The people, the equipment. There's no sign of either. What's more, its terrain seemed to have undergone drastic changes. Nothing obeyed our known laws of physics. It seemed to be a gateway to another world.
So, that's why it's called the Confounding Abyss?
That's right. Also, based on the images sent back by the droids, there are ruins left behind by an unknown civilization on the other side. It has been a closely kept secret within Meroria.
Unknown civilizations? Aliens?
We know nothing about those ruins and who built them, but there are signs of gray space entity activity there. Maybe that has something to do with the disappearance of our survey teams. Still, we have no way of safely investigating the area. That's why Meroria locked down the entrance to the Confounding Abyss. Until now.
Miss Lin, where exactly is the confounding abyss?
Now, right beneath our feet and underneath Meroria, lies the pit that is the entrance to the confounding abyss.
What? If the confounding abyss really is that dangerous, why is Meroria still here?
There's a subgravity field in the region where Meroria is. Scientists couldn't understand what caused it, but the anti-gravity engines which kept Meroria afloat rely on that field to function. Then, when the confounding abyss was discovered, they realized the subgravity field was caused by the abyss's effects on our laws of physics. In other words, the current state of Meroria relies on the delicate balance between the confounding abyss and our reality. But that also makes Meroria a prisoner to the confounding abyss. The Second City project is underway, but it's far from being able to provide for the denizens of Meroria. This may be why Archon Larson is so concerned about relaunching the exploration operations. If our actions somehow broke the balance between the confounding abyss and our reality, the whole city would pay for our failure.
That's truly unbelievable.
As you can see, this is a very risky operation. We better wait for Archon Larson to make the final decision. Executor, Archon Larson invites the both of you to attend the meeting at the headquarters. It's about the confounding abyss.
Has Archon Larson decided to relaunch the exploration operations?
Maybe. I'm almost at the headquarters. I'll see you in a bit.
We called everyone here today for the relevant affairs of Rubilia and Confounding Abyss. I have now decided to relaunch exploration of the Confounding Abyss. Since we all know what the Confounding Abyss has in store for us, Meroria cannot turn a blind eye to the risks this may bring, so I will not be investing too much manpower and resources in this project. We will only be organizing a small recon op to learn the current status of the Confounding Abyss and collect as much intel as possible for further analysis. Also, the primary objective will be to try to locate Dr. Rubilia. Lin, since you started this thing with Rubilia, you should be the one to end it. I will be sending you in with Tian Long.
Understood.
Archon Larson, I want to be part of this operation.
Shirley, this mission is highly dangerous.
I want to unveil the secrets of the gray space entities. Please, allow me to come with you.
Count me in. I want to join the operation as well.
If that's so, Lyra, why don't you brief everyone?
The space inside the Confounding Abyss is too unstable to maintain a space rift for long, so the mission squad will be equipped with a mini space rift generator to establish a temporary space rift. However, please beware that this temporary space rift will only allow a single person to travel through at any given time, and will need to be recharged after each use. Additionally, all records show that communication between Meroria and the Confounding Abyss may be prone to heavy interference. Do not be alarmed when this happens.
If there are no further questions, we'll meet up at the entrance to the Confounding Abyss.
Surely. Authorizer. Will you really accept me? It feels like my power is even stronger than before. Surely, Authorizer, will you really accept me? You guys are most important to me.
Okay, just a moment.
Lynn, I'd like to join the band.
Thank you, Shirley.
Mia wants to join the band too.
I wonder what instrument Mia can play.
Let's find out. Mia cannot reach the pedal. Mia is not good at the guitar. Mia cannot play the keyboard either. There are no instruments that Mia can play.
Did Mia find anything she's interested in?
Well, she found... this!
Then we'll be counting on you to cheer us on, Mia.
You can do it! Time to go see Samira and Huma.
Executor! You're finally here!
You sound like you were expecting me.
I know what everyone is up to. Did you not realize that everyone is connected to one another by invisible threads? And I'm at the center of this web everyone weaves. I see everything. I felt that the thread that belongs to you is busy trying to start a band. So I thought to myself, the Executor should be coming to ask Huma and me very soon. And here you are.
How did you know? You're getting really good at spewing nonsense. Where did this come from? Do I need to expose you?
Hey, don't you think it's more dramatic this way?
You see, Executor, Samir heard about Lynn's band while messing with Meryl this morning.
What do you mean, messing with? I haven't even done anything.
How about heard about Lynn's band while trying to get Meryl's attention? Then she changed her plans and took me out to look at instruments.
It's more interesting when you tell it my way.
Well, I was actually kind of hoping your way would work. I told Meryl to keep an eye on you. I also told her to teach you a lesson if you tried to do anything funny.
You teamed up against me? Good thing I didn't fall for it. But did it ever occur to you that maybe I knew about it?
Bluffing or not, I don't want to dig deeper. Let's return to the matter at hand. So we picked our instruments, only to realize that we didn't know where rehearsals were held. So we decided to practice here for a bit. I'm a beginner after all. So we practiced while we were waiting for you, Executor. Samir was right, and you did show up.
That's very nice of you. Do you have any other nice things to say about me?
Makes sense, but why did you think it would be me?
If we tell you everything, then it wouldn't be interesting, would it? Let's meet up with Meryl.
They should be practicing already. I should go check them out.
I think that's everyone. I don't think we need to explain why we're all here. Before we start, I'd like to thank you again, Executor. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for your excellent organizational skills. So, I'd like to ask you to be the band's manager. You're the most important member of the band, and you'll be in charge of its planning and growth. I believe you're the right person for the job.
I think it's only fitting for you to lead all of us. I shall accept your offer.
Please let us know what each of us will be doing.
Shirley is good with the keyboard, so she'll be our keyboardist.
No problem.
Meryl seems to be interested in drums, so she's our drummer.
Yeah.
Huma was playing a bass when I went to see her. Would you like to be the bassist?
Okay. I'm new, but I'll do my best.
She'll be just fine.
Saki Fuwa was practicing the synthesizer, so she'll keep doing that for the band.
Sure.
Lynn, Samir, what instruments are you good at?
The guitar.
Then the two of you will be our guitarists. And it looks like everyone is happy with this arrangement. So, we'll roll with it? All right, thank you for the effort. We'll come back here tomorrow for band practice. That doesn't sound like it's going very well.
Good morning. Are you ready to start the day?
Yes, I'd like to have a rehearsal before we start practice today. Because while individual skills are critical, teamwork is equally important. Don't be too nervous. Just do what you always do during practice.
Let's pretend it's the real show and give it a go. That didn't go very well. What do you think?
You don't hold back, do you? I'll work harder.
I don't think we're at our best. Why don't we take a break? After all, we put this together on such short notice, so the lack of teamwork is somewhat expected. Cooperation can be improved through practice, but individual skills? You'll have to teach us how to get better.
Leave it to me. must have been joking. Let's have her as the last one. Meryl? Yes, I'm listening. You are actually really good, and it's hard to believe that you only recently started drumming. I can feel your focus and your love for music. But you're too into it, and your improvised rhythm is difficult for others to follow. Others are having a hard time keeping up.
I see. I'm sorry about not paying attention to others while playing. I'll make sure to keep an eye on them.
I really messed it up. Please, just tell me what I need to do to get better.
You need to get better at following the rhythm and staying in tune.
I was hoping to be perfect each time.
You looked a little impatient. Too much stress? I can understand your quest for perfection, but trying too hard will also stress you out and affect your performance.
I mean, I only have so much time to practice. So I need to be at my best during each practice. But you're right. I'll try to change my approach. I will think this through and start anew!
Sorry. I don't think I did very well just now. More precisely, my mind went blank when I heard the music. My fingers were not fast enough, and my whole body was stiff.
You're a beginner, so it's only normal to be nervous. If you can't keep up, maybe try using a metronome.
Well,
Don't worry, you'll get better.
Thank you. And I noticed something. Do you think Samir was messing around just now? I mean, she's not a very serious person, and it's entirely possible that she was just meddling. But I'm thinking maybe she did it for me. Maybe she saw how bad I was and decided to mess up to look worse than me. Maybe she wanted me to feel better about myself.
So that's what she was thinking.
It's just my speculation, and she will never admit it. Please just tell her something for me. You will never beat me. That should do.
No problem.
Thank you for the pointers. I'll go back to practicing.
Shirley, how are you doing?
Sorry, I was kind of out of it.
You don't look very well. Do you want to talk about it?
I was thinking about something else while playing. My fingers. Well, the fingers of an angel of clemency. When I'm playing the keyboard, my fingertips scan the material and send a signal that stimulates touching to my brain. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a very different feeling from what I remember. It's almost too delicate or sharp. Maybe it's because angels of clemency are designed this way. Everything must be precise, you know? And because the feeling is so detailed and clear, it feels unreal. Before, it was like my fingers were dancing over the keys. But now, I'm commanding my fingers to hit the keys, to feel, to...
Shirley.
Phew. Now that I've told you about these confusing feelings, I think my mind is clearer. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me.
I'm glad I was able to help.
I was just wondering if I'd get any work. And you showed up.
Sharp as usual. I would like to ask you to make some stage equipment and props for the concert.
Should not be a problem. When do you need them?
The day after tomorrow.
The day after tomorrow. Taking the time we need for installation and adjustments as well as rehearsal, they'll need to be done by tonight. I'll see what I can do. I don't have anything lined up, so I can probably do it if I go all in. Any other requests? Do note that special requests might affect the style.
It's for a kid's birthday. Will that help?
A child's birthday, huh? I guess we could start with adding a bubble machine to the lights and go from there? Maybe even a remote interaction module, but I'm not sure if the technical issues have been resolved. If you know any experts in this area, that would be great.
I might know someone. Should I ask them to contact you?
That would be great. I'll get started if there's nothing else to confirm.
As for technical support, there's really only one candidate, right?
But whenever I see you, I can tell it's going to be trouble. I don't have the time.
I haven't even said anything.
It's written all over your face. Anyway, what is it?
Cobalt B is creating equipment for the concert, and she wants technical support.
Ice cream.
Huh?
Isn't it basic etiquette to bring something for the person you're asking a favor from? So ice cream. I want the best and most special flavors from Meroria.
Special flavored ice cream? I didn't know they existed.
I have my sources for such information. I sent you the address. Come back with ice cream and we can talk. The more the merrier.
Everyone's been practicing so hard. I should bring them some snacks.
What would you like today?
All the special flavored ice cream in the freezer and all the snacks. One of everything.
Coming right up. What took you so long? At least the ice cream didn't melt. You're not totally useless. So you're asking me for help for a concert? Uninteresting.
Speaking of that, do you want to see the show too?
No. I don't want to go outside. This is an exception. If there's a next time, then you'll have to bring me the limited edition ice cream from the VIP rooms on the top floor of the Oasis.
Limited flavor ice cream, huh?
There will be no next time. Alright, I need to get some work done. Don't bug me unless it's something important.
The equipment has been taken care of. I should go back to see how they're doing. The equipment is good to go. How's practice?
It's going well, and everyone is making good progress. It's a combination of their hard work and your guidance. Saki is always the last to leave. She practices all night at home. I'm really grateful for everyone's effort.
I know everyone's been working hard, so here are some snacks. Let's take a break.
Thank you for your hard work. We're almost there. Good morning. What does the schedule look like for today?
Should we have another rehearsal?
No problem. We'd like you to see how much we've improved.
Amazing! The performance tomorrow will be nothing short of excellent. I'm sure of it.
Everyone has been practicing hard, and you've been helping us along the way.
Hard work pays off. Thank you, everyone.
I'm serious about this, after all. Spark found other people in the secret base. Gotcha!
Happy birthday, Ruby.
You remembered my birthday! You're amazing! Thank you! I didn't think anyone would celebrate my birthday with me. I'm so happy!
I'm not the only one. Everyone remembered.
Everyone?
Come on, Ruby. Let's go see your birthday present.
One left.
闪耀灯火，幻别无穷。愿你总能展现可爱笑容，繁华都会光阴永lâu。愿你永远有甜蜜美梦。在这斑斓城市中，抬头看不到碧蓝色天空。我的世界因你快乐，好像雨后的彩虹。请收下送给你的梦想，让歌声化作光芒。你就是最最珍贵，小小希望，虽然艰难的胜利成长。你永远是我最心仪的珍藏，仿佛是个小太阳，无比温暖又明亮。传说的天使一定是这模样，你永远是我最重要的伙伴，相伴度过的时光，全用幸福填满，快乐也付出，不再所有祝福，汇聚力量，陪伴在你身旁。这一片蓝月光溢彩，谎言扮作囚徒围成夜空，不愿屈服，身亡自由，冲进城市外无垠天穹，漫步在钢铁森林中，虚假是荆棘爬满了脑洞，整个世界为你破洞，越过头顶的霓虹，请收下送给你的梦想，让歌声化作光芒。你就是最最珍贵，小小希望，慢慢看到你成长。1, 2, 3, 4，你永远是我最心仪的珍藏，仿佛是个小太阳，无比温暖又明亮。传说的天使一定是这模样，你永远是我最重要的伙伴，相伴度过的时光，全用幸福填满，快乐也付出，不再让记忆点点滴滴累积发光。有一天我会突破所有困难，和你一起去拥抱最真实的心海，许下心愿，或许需要一些等待。你永远是我最重要的伙伴，想让未来的时光却用快乐填满，汇聚无限加倍，让我获得更多勇气，追寻真实心海，憧憬着无言浩瀚同一片，繁星璀璨，天空之外，我们手牵手，共赴星海和无限的未来。
Happy birthday, Ruby.
I love Lynn. And everyone.